You know, this is what the Rona makes you do. It makes you talk to yourself in a camera.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me.
Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. I don't really have a name for my channel yet, just because I really wanted to get into this YouTube thing and kind of start it off and see where it goes. So if y'all want to help me come up with a name for my channel, please be my guest, because right now it's just gonna be yeah. So for my first video, as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna be talking about my first year at the University of Miami, the U. Yes, sir. So I really want to talk about my experience at Miami, and what that's been like for me, the friends that I've made, my academic experience, the experience I've had within the city, like, you know, just anything, any and everything that you need to know kind of about Miami, and just like my experience and how I navigated Miami myself through my first year. So a little bit about me and Miami. Miami definitely wasn't my top choice when I was applying, just because college counselor told me they don't give a lot of money, or they're not going to give you a lot of money specifically, but obviously that's not true, because look at where I am. Okay, so first semester, the first thing I want to talk about is like the academics. So academics first semester, basically when you come in as a freshman, like you have to take like some general education classes, especially for like, so I'm in the College of Arts and Science actually, so my major is Africana Studies and Sociology, and I'm trying to work on a minor in Political Science. I have three advisors, not even about, I have three. I'm a Da Vinci Scholar, so I have an advisor for that. I am an Africana Studies major, so I have an advisor for that. And I also have just like a plain academic advisor who oversees certain majors and last names and stuff like that that's in the College of Arts and Sciences. So like he's a very like generic advisor, but he's very helpful. I use him for when I am signing up for classes. So like I always meet with him before I sign up and register for classes, just so he can help me stay on track and make sure that I am doing everything that I need to do to graduate on time, because yes, we don't have money to save for an extra year. So with that being said, my first semester I took classes. I took 15 credits, which is 5 classes. So I had 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays and 3 on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I personally recommend taking 15 credits your first semester. It's not too hard, but it's not too easy where you have a little bit of a challenge. You know, I also started working a job mid-semester, so like around in October I started a job, and my job is on campus. I work in our student center, so it was very easy for me to like navigate and get around campus, from class to work and from my dorm to work, etc., etc. And Miami is very like centralized, I guess. Like you don't really like, it's not a very big campus, so it's not like you spend forever walking. It can feel like forever because it's really hot sometimes, but you know, you really it takes about like 10 minutes 15 minutes to walk to class, which is not bad for a college campus. Not bad at all. I don't have to get on a bus. I mean, there are some people that have to get on a bus, but like I don't have to get on a bus to get from my dorm to like campus and things like that for like big campuses, like, so you ain't got to worry about all that, which I really love about Miami. Let's see, academically, like the professors are really dope. They're really useful and helpful and resourceful. I never had any issues with the professor until like my second semester. And even still, like, I just think it was because she was new. She was just new and just wanted to follow all the rules. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Because we're here. Finished the year with a 3.7 GPA because boom, your girl is smart and we know how to hit the books and the parties and the after school activities, because you know that's what we do. We get this money, we get them books, and we have a little fun while we at it. So academically, my first semester I did really well. You know, I think it was a part of me going to boarding school, so I was able to manage my time and kind of adjust from having study hall every night to kind of just figuring out when it was okay for me to do my homework. I sometimes did homework in between classes. I did homework before I went to work. Sometimes with my job, like I was able to do homework at work because of my job and like what I was doing. So I was always able to find time to do homework. Sometimes I would just procrastinate, and I'm not even gonna cap like I didn't procrastinate. I procrastinated sometimes and did my homework that night and stayed up till like 2 or 3 in the morning. But hey, that's college, you know? So other than that, like academically, like it was fun. Like it wasn't super hard and it wasn't super easy, but it was like a good challenge, you know, first semester. Socially, I really enjoyed the amount of activities that UM always had going on. Like you could walk outside and hear people playing music on the patio. You could walk across campus and people riding bikes and tightrope walking, or whatever that's called when you walk across the slack rope. I think that's what it's called. Slack? Something like that. Slack rope, something like that. I don't know. But it was always something going on campus. Always a concert, always a show, club meeting, something that, you know, it's always something for somebody to do. You know, there's so many options and so many things available and so many opportunities for you to start your own that like, it's low-key too much to do because you're gonna overwhelm yourself with all the stuff to do at UM. But I personally joined the United Black Students, which is UBS, and it's like our Black Student Union, and I also joined the Freshman Leadership Academy through them. And through that, you know, I had a really awesome experience of like building resumes and building public speaking skills and, you know, meeting people in higher up positions. So it was really awesome to like be able to do that and to just, I don't know, I just got some really dope stuff. Like I got some free headshots. Like it was always something like, I don't know, the person that organized it, he did a great job of organizing the Freshman Leadership Academy. So I thank him for that because, you know, that could have been and went any type of way if it wanted to. And I personally, what else did I do? Those were the only clubs that I was really, really active in. I went to Hairology, which is like a natural hair club on campus a couple of times. But other than that, like, I was just really active in terms of like, you know, I tried to be social, so I would go out, go to parties, support people at different things, shows, stuff like that. So, you know, I went to like probates and stuff like that. I'm very, like, I try to be very active in like the Black UM experience just because, you know, I don't really want to disconnect myself from the school, but I also don't want to disconnect myself from my people. So I spend a lot of time with like Black UM, which is really fun. There's always something to do, always a party, always something going on. Homecoming is like an experience within itself. Like, like, I don't know, it was like, it wasn't what I was expecting, but it was also just like, was so much fun. Like, you know, football games and stuff like that, the tailgates be lit. Yeah, the first football game, tailgate lit, whatever. Like, no, homecoming was just a whole nother level of lit. And it's cool to see alumni come back and get lit with everybody, and like just how so many like fans, because you know UM's like a big D1 football school, whatever, so it's like so many fans come out, you got little kids everywhere, like it's just very like, I don't know, it's just very different. Like a UM homecoming is very different, and if you can experience it, I highly recommend that you experience it. In Miami it's really okay, not really easy, but I'm a very social person, so definitely like once you get to meet me, like I'm pretty open and pretty honest about like everything. So, you know, I like to meet people and I like to start laughing and having fun and stuff like that. And like, you know, I feel like going like in Miami, a simple friendship can start with like going out with people, and friendships can also be ended by going out with people. So let that be known that, you know, you gotta find a system that works with your friends and with your friend group, so you're not beefing over like Uber fees and rates and stuff like that. Like, you know, everybody in college got a little bit of struggle. Even if you got a job, you still struggling, because what is college and everybody's broke. Well, not everybody, but majority is broke. So, you know, when it comes to like going out and stuff like that, you know, sometimes you might want to stay in some weekends, sometimes you might want to go out. So I feel like having a good group of friends where like you're able to have fun doing both, being able to have fun staying in and being able to have fun going out, like that's definitely something that we do in Miami. Okay, so when it comes to dating in Miami, I personally have tried to date people on campus. It didn't work out for me. So I don't date people on campus anymore. Mainly because it's real small. Everybody gonna know your business real soon, especially because I like black guys. So like the black UM community is real small, and your business gets spread like wildfire. So I personally have tried to talk to people at UM, and like there's been a couple of cool dudes that I've hung out with, and there's been some dudes that I've just been like, yikes. In terms of like my experiences, I've had some great experiences with some guys, and I've had some really bad experiences with some guys. Let's see, I'm trying to think of like my best and my worst. Best experience is probably y'all gonna be like, what? So I met this dude, we went texting for long, literally like maybe an hour or two. And he asked me on a date, probably one of the best dates I've ever been on, ever. Even with past relationships and stuff like that, like it was probably one of the best dates I've ever been on, just because it was so genuine and so like, I don't know. You see I'm still blushing about the date, right? All right. that's how you know it was a good date. Worst experience. Oh. So this dude that I was talking to asked me to like come over, like we was just gonna chill, hang out or whatever, and you know, we get some food, watch a movie. And so I don't have a car at Miami, so I decided that I was gonna Uber. And like, you know, I'm chilling wearing like stuff that you chilling. Like I had on like some sweatpants and a t-shirt. Like I look cute, but like I wasn't like dressed up like I was going somewhere, you feel me? So like, you know, people be making their assumptions when they see you, right? So me and this other girl ordered two different like Ubers or whatever. And her Uber pulled up literally at the same time as mine. We both get the Ubers. I don't talk to her. I just seen her around and stuff like that. And like, she had on like literally the exact same fit as me. And like, I don't know what was going on, but we pulled up to the same apartment complex. And I think that was probably one of the most, like, not embarrassing, but it was just kind of like,
wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
I don't even know how to explain it. It was awkward because we both got out at the same time at the apartment complex, and we was looking at each other and we was just like,
Hey. How y'all doing?
so yeah, that was probably one of the most awkward experiences. Also considering the fact that the dude like didn't have no furniture. I don't know, man. Like, he real life didn't have any furniture, and that was a no-go for me. I'm a little bougie, so Miami is definitely like, it's definitely a place that you have to stay focused. It's definitely a place that you gotta have your money up because it's expensive. It's expensive to experience things. It's expensive to go out and eat. It's expensive to go out in general, like, you know, and especially if you don't have a car, like those Ubers and those Lyfts add up. Trust me, probably spent like, food adds up, because the dining hall can be nasty sometimes. So you gonna want to buy some food, and like, you know, you're gonna run out of dining dollars real quick, because you know, if you're like me, you don't budget your $90, and I'm gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that because, you know, I'm growing as a person. But in terms of like everything else, like, Miami's an experience, and I hope that y'all want to experience it and know that my experience is not going to be your experience. But I hope that like you have a great time if you're coming to Miami, if you're thinking about coming to Miami. It's really awesome and it's a great place to be. Yeah, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content, because, you know, we're about to start building this channel up. And yeah.